What's up, everybody? Let me get my fan turned off here so everybody can hear me. All right, let's see if we can get Mr. Dank Hank in the chat. All right, tag friend. Okay, tagged. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can. Oh wait, shit. Okay, hold on. What the hell is that? That's send. That's guest requests. Oh, that's okay. Okay, so he should be in. We're waiting on Hank Snell to get in here, folks. That's our special guest for today. Hopefully, that's still rocking it out there. Okay. Yeah, let's. Hopefully, we'll get. Let's see. How can I do that? Invite group members to watch. There we go. Hank. What the hell? He's a group member. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that should pull him up. Interesting. Guys, I'm trying to get Hank Hank in here. Hey, Forrest, are you friends with Hank?
Yeah.
Can you hop on Messenger and see what if he's having issues? Maybe. Yeah, we're gonna get. We're just getting all the stuff ready here. We're gonna get Hank in here for you guys, so he can show you guys his awesome, super badass glasswork. A lot of y'all folks actually already know him. He's a pretty well known glass artist. Whenever I went to follow him on Instagram, a lot of the people that I follow and interact with on Instagram actually already follow him. So we've got Forrest here hanging out, and he is getting a hold of Hank here. I'm not 100% sure how familiar he is. Okay, all right. Yep, this is. Just bear with me, folks. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if we can. Let's just see if we can get him in here, guys. That's why I started just a little bit early. What's up, Lindsay? I see you in here. Okay. Let's see. Go, Forrest, go. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Yo. There he is. Okay. All right. There's Hank right there. Let's Hank, is there a way that you can request to join? All right, he's in here, so I think that should be good enough anyway. Like I said, but it's not showing. There we go. Boom. Okay, I think we are here, and man, if that only took us like 3 minutes, yes, hell yeah, badass. That really makes me happy. What up, my dude?
Hey, what's going on? Sorry for all the confusion, y'all.
All good.
Back up.
Hey everybody, I wanted to introduce everybody to my boy Hank Snell, also known as Dank Hank. He's the man, he's the myth, he's the legend. Guys, we know each other, like I said, from the Kerrville Folk Festival. We've all been going out there for a long time, and he's at the camp across the road, which we everybody knows Doper won the war. If you know, you know. But these are my people, these are my folks, these are my real life friends that I have had many memories with, and it just so happens it's a benefit that Hank actually has some of the dankest glass around. So what we're gonna do, guys, is first shit. Okay, there it is. And so for some dumbass reason, Hank, I don't know why. I know they can hear you really well. So if you need to say something, just hold it up hold up your hand like this, because for some dumbass reason, I can't ever hear my guests when I come on there. It's stupid. So if you need to say something, or if you're wanting to tell folks, or if I'm talking to you, let's just wave your hand.
Okay. All right.
Cool. All right. So what we're gonna do, guys, is first of all, we're gonna go over a couple of different things. I got about 3 minutes here. We'll do a dab at 420. This week, I wanted to introduce a couple of folks for you guys that y'all already know and love. And we're welcoming 2 new members to the moderator team. We're welcoming Roxanne Bowserman and William Asbury to the moderator team. These folks have been out there helping you guys. They've been very tremendously helpful. And William specifically, who's getting all these tapes downloaded to YouTube, damn hard exercise in frustration, and I know it's not easy. So super shout out to those 2 folks. We're glad to have them on the team, and we're glad that they're going to be out there helping with you folks' grows, helping you welcome to the team. Any questions, comments, concerns, you can generally ask those folks, and they'll be right there to help you. This week's Member of the Week and Plants of the Week, okay? Okay, guys. Member of the Week is going to be my boy James Owens. My boy James Owens coming through. He was very, very active this week. It was super rad. I was super happy to give this one out because he's been doing a lot of work out there. And Matt McCormick. Matt McCormick came through with the I Love DB, I Love Dream Beans, all in nugs. That shit was rad. And it made me laugh, and I dug it. So Matt McCormick and James Owens, you guys are the Member of the Week this week. And Plant of the Week honors go to Integrity Farms. Woohoo! Shout out to freaking South Park there, guys. No, you can't have my cheesy piss. No, I don't want no cheesy piss. My cheesy piss, get it down. So shout out to Integrity Farms there, guys. The little idiot, and his plant wasn't big, guys. Plant of the Week is really just strikes me. And when I'm going through all the photos and I'm looking at the stuff, I'm like, man, what in the world is this plant doing? It's awesome. It just it speaks to me. And this is a plant that's no big, this guy, but he had a great look to it. It was a tiny little LST plant that was brand new. Shout out to Integrity Farms and his little, it's not little, it's just because it's new. It's a newer plant. And Stephanie Bishop, you had a super awesome scrog plant that I was really enjoyed looking at. And when I was scrolling through, I found my winners. Plant of the Week honors go to Integrity Farms and Stephanie Bishop. Shoot me a DM. If I don't have your address already, we'll just shoot me a DM and we'll get that started. 419. I was managed to do it. Okay. This week's dab, I can't remember. It's some distillate as usual, and it's super great and some super good harmony. So we'll get ready to do a dab here. Then y'all see me cough for about 10 minutes. I don't know where. I think Hank fell over, and he's pointed at the ceiling now. He may be getting his dab stuff ready as well. So yeah, we'll get this dab on. Then we'll go over some super badass glass with Dank. Hank, how about that? Yeah, there he is. All right.
I had to go grab my own.
Dab ready. This week's dab is brought to you by Dank Hank Glass. Yeah.
What's up?
It's not a real sponsor or anything. This is just I just like being funny, guys. All right, Let's get it going. Let's get it rocking. Here we go.
Yeah, I'll load myself a bowl here as well.
Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah. If you don't love that, you get out. Oh shit. My legs, the back of my legs started sweating. That's a new one. Now.
Gotta get it out. Gotta get it out, man.
Oh, I'm gonna hit the dude. I don't know how the back of one's leg sweats, but it sure happened. Oh, oh fuck. Okay. Goose from hit the demons and dab demons. We got them, guys. Oh, we're gonna exercise them. Yeah. Yes, get them out. Shit. Okay.
Smoking on some gozer. Some
Yes.
delicious stuff there, buddy.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get to the recovery period in which I can actually talk and say stuff. For some reason, Hank, these people, it's their favorite part of the show to watch me do all this, and I don't know why.
Yeah, dude.
Oh shoot!
It's very intense.
All right. Ooh, shoot. All right. Yeah. Let me fan that leg sweat off. All right. Okay. So, folks, we're going to be talking to Dank here. Like I said, this is Hank Snell. I've got a piece, and I know that River, you're watching. If you could bring that piece over right now, that would be dope. Because we've got a hammer here. We got a hammer and a Hank. Hammer here.
Hammer and Hank, that was my T-ball name.
The colors that he uses and the colors that he's able to bring out with his fuming style, his opals, man, it's stupid. Y'all are getting ready. If you're in the mood, if you're in the market, if you're looking, if you just broke your piece, okay, it fell on the floor. You got some hard tile, okay, crack, and you're like, no.
You know?
Don't look at that as a bad thing. Be like, wait, I can get a super badass new piece from my boy. That's my boy's boy. You're my boy, Blue. So, hopefully River will show up here soon, and I can show you guys my Dank Hank piece. But I will go ahead and turn it over to him for a little bit. He'll kind of give you guys an introduction, let you know who he is, what he's about, and then show you guys some of the badass pieces that he has specially here for the Dream Beans Support Center. I will tell y'all, he's got one in there that I got my eye on, okay? If it doesn't go, I'm going to get it. It's the wood one. You'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, Ted, you have at him, Big Hank.
Cool. Well, thanks, Derek. I appreciate your support, man, for the invite. To everybody that's timing in, you know, it's right on time. Perfect. Thanks, y'all. So, yeah, let's get right to it. Been blowing glass for about 15 years now. So it's, you know, almost too long to count. I got to figure out how to turn you around. Oh, there we go. So we're just looking right into the case here. We'll start off with my signature design here. It's a Swirlock shape, right? These are known as the Swirlocks. So they're known as a Swirlock because of the way the carb is angled here. So oxygen comes in through the carbs, and it turns and it grabs the smokes, and it makes a tornado of smoke on the inside. So that's why we call them a Swirlock. So the same similar function to the helix, you know, it swirls all around. There's that piece. Yeah, look at that Dank Hank piece right there.
Hey, can you actually leave your
nib on the side there?
I can't hear it, but I can hear it through yours.
Yeah, that's a beautiful hammer, man. He snagged that just a couple weeks ago. Similar function to the helix, you know, it swirls all around.
Yeah. And now I've got River's phone in here, so I can kind of hear you too. So that's better.
There we go. Yeah.
This is the one that we just got from him last week. And guys, the colors, like you said, you can't. It's not super smoked through, but the colors are already just popping out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have one in here just similar to it, actually, just a little bit larger there. Mm-hmm. So yeah, the Swirlock makes a tornado function on the inside, and due to the silver fuming on the outside, it changes to a beautiful blurple color the more you use it. The minis go for 50. The large versions go for 80.
Adams is looking at that Swirlock.
Yeah, fits really well in the hand. Thumb just fits right perfectly there. So again, the way that the angle of the carb sends oxygen in And you can see it straight through there, and it swirls all down through the mouthpiece and everything.
Like a vortex.
Yeah, like a vortex. You've seen the helix, how that works, but it's just a regular carb or an angled carb on the side, no extra holes or anything.
Ooh, what's that 125 piece right next to it?
Yeah, so check
Yeah.
out, has Sherlock shape as well, has green stardust, stargazer, blue irid, beautiful colors.
That's a gorgeous one. Jesus Christ, dude, your colors are just, man. Where do you get your glass? It just, I don't know. It seems like it's way just more
Yeah.
poppy than everybody else's.
Well, the best supporter for all our supplies and glasses, Mountain Glass, out of North Carolina. They're one-stop shop, all the favorite colors and clear. So, yeah, something like that for 140.
Ooh.
That purple's a new color.
Yeah.
This color here is called gold purple. Has a lot of actual pure gold in the color that makes it turn purple.
Oh, whoa, that's dope.
Yeah, all the different colors that you see throughout the glass depends on how much of a certain metal oxide. You know, either this has more gold or this has more copper. Um,
Ooh, that one's pretty. Hey, where's that one you showed me earlier today with the opal? The one that was the one they pulled out of the kiln today.
yeah, so this one I finished last night about, well, 1 a.m.
Yeah.
That opal was set perfect in there too.
Is that Miss Betty I hear in the background?
Yep.
What is that style pad, Papa?
Say hi to Betty.
Hello, Derek Short.
What's
We still
up?
won.
You know it. You know
Yeah.
it.
What are you doing?
Harry had a question. Harry said, "What's that style called?" Which one, Harry?
The style in your hand there.
Let's see.
What do we call that? I mean,
Yeah, I've been calling it just put my own name to it, color coded, but I just mix up the color on the surface of the glass, and it makes it more of like a marbleized technique, just kind of a real organic feel. You know, you kind of leave it up to the client to see their own shapes and colors and array and thoughts like that. You know, so
let the glass
yeah,
for itself.
yeah. Here's a beautiful Sherlock here you had mentioned earlier. The one is wood grain
That's the
tech.
one that I like right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it is beautiful. So it's a mixture of light and dark browns. And
Ooh,
then,
look at that bowl, son of a bitch.
yeah. So it has a nice flat surface on top, much like
That's
an old school
legit.
Sherlock there. And then the
Yeah.
stem is silver fumed, so it's going to change colors to any kind of classic color changing. You know, you just have like an old pipe turn, nice blurple. So, yeah.
Damn, yeah, man, that one is sick. That one's sick. Okay, we got a couple of questions here, Hank. Let's see
Yeah.
here. For everybody that doesn't know, the website to go and purchase any of these pieces, I think these are all on there.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Dankhankglass.com.
Okay, all right. There we go. Dankhankglass.com. That's DANKHANKGLASS.com. Dankhankglass.com.
Correct.
How big is that bowl?
Awesome. Awesome. And it's weird because I'm listening. I'm like listening into it into my feed into my ear. It's funny. So yeah, that's for you folks. Ooh, is that a little slime knob on the end? What is that?
Huh? It's this knob here is lime juice, the color, but there's an opal in there as well.
Mm. Ooh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So check it out, dankhankglass.com. I'm not sure. I think I need to add this one to it real quick. I'll do that right now. But yeah.
Got a lot of other cool stuff on there too.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys that, like I said, make sure to go visit. If you see any of these pieces that you saw right there, and he's got a bunch of other ones. These are the ones that we kind of went through and wanted to show you guys specifically. I love every one of the pieces. They are fantastic and amazing. And I figured that we've got a group of a bunch of stoners here, and maybe you guys like them too. So make sure you go to dankhankglass.com. Take a look at everything he's got there, guys. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me, reach out to him, Hank Snell. If you can't see the little wherever his little thing is right there. So yeah, you guys, man, head over there, pick up some of this glass. You've met the artist. It's kind of the same thing as kind of the same approach that I'm taking. You know, I mean, you're meeting the guy who's making your stuff. You're able to, if you need to reach out to him, ask him anything. I'm sure he's willing to help and answer any questions you guys have. And it's always cool to be able to have contact with the artisan who's making your products, be it a pipe or be it a seed. So yeah, you guys definitely make sure you check out dankhankglass.com, and you guys will be rewarded with a cacophony of multicolored glass that will blow your mind. I don't really see, the thing is, like, I don't even like smoking flower. You guys know that. I'm not a flower guy, but I like to smoke out of this one because, again, it's just a cooler thing to know that, hey, man, my buddy made it. You know what I mean? And so, definite super shout out to my boy Hank and his lovely lady Betty. You guys are fantastic folks. And we love being able to support our friends and folks that are in the industry and the ancillary part of the industry like you and I.
Yes,
so,
thank you.
Feel free to hang around. I'm going to be talking about Flushing. I'm also going to be talking about my Frosty Grape Milk and my Slushy Milk strain drop. So feel free to hang around. You can actually, if you want, just tilt the camera towards those pieces. So while I'm talking, people can still also look at those pieces too.
Sure, yeah, no problem. There we go.
There we go. Yeah. Perfect.
And now we'll go back this way.
Hopefully you can, and I hope that you have something that you can set it on or stand it on, so you don't have to sit there.
Yeah, I've got a little tripod
phone right there, but yeah, there we go.
Yep.
Awesome. So yeah, guys, definitely. Hank's gonna be sitting there showing you guys some of those pieces, and I'm gonna be talking about Flushing, and it'll be a big happy dream beans party. And stupid Facebook did the stupid thing again where I was not able to send all my freaking invites. So I'm having to change up my strategy on my invites, and we'll have more viewers next week. Normally we're pushing. I mean, hell, we had 122 that one day, and that was on the Frosty Grape Milk drop the day we broke the internet. So yeah, that's good stuff. So yeah, dankhankglass.com, guys. All the pieces that you see there, plus many more. Make sure that you go there and check these guys out. You're supporting my friends. You're supporting local artists. You're supporting small businesses, and we love you guys for it. All right.
Yes.
So let's talk about Flushing, folks. Okay, Flushing. Not like your toilet. Not like you guys are most probably thinking of what everybody thinks when they think Flushing. Whenever I talk about Flushing, most folks think about the end of the plant's life cycle, in which the science myth that's been perpetuated is to starve your plant at the end. That's not what we're talking about today, guys. Again, don't do that. Feed, tilt, chop every time. Fuck Flushing in that sense. It's stupid. Now, in the sense that Flushing can be used, and it's a very, 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 very good tool for those folks that are out there if you're using bottled newts. General Hydroponics, Fox Farm. I mean, I don't care. If it comes in a bottle or a bag, folks, you're going to most likely want to do it. This is for salt-based growers, okay? If you're using a salt-based fertilizers, ammonium nitrate, all the stuff that they use to make fertilizers. It's salt-based. Okay, what happens when you use these products over the course of time is that those salts, after the water is dried away, after the stuff is dried away, it leaves a salt residue. You may notice on your bags, at the bottom of the bag, it's at the end of a grow, it's all crusty and has that white stuff. You can scrape it off. You put it in your mouth, it's salt. It's just salt, okay? And so one thing that salt does is it affects the pH of your root zone. It affects the pH tremendously, guys. And so you'll have issues. While you think you've been adding, every time you add fertilizer to your water, then you pH it, you put it in, and it's great. Well, then about week 5 or 6 that you start seeing all these crazy deficiencies and toxicities and all kinds of issues with your plant. I promise y'all, this is probably at least 6 to 7 out of 10 of the people that are around that age that are using bottled newts. This is the solution to fix your plants. Every time I probably give this advice out at least 20 times a week, maybe more. I don't know. I've lost count. Okay. And what that advice is that what you want to do is the good thing is that you can remove that excess salt from your rhizosphere. You can take that salt out. How do you do that, Derek? Well, you put water through it. It's super easy. You put regular water through it. You don't have to pH it. I mean, some people do. I don't care about pH in it. Who cares? Put water through it. You're going to want to put 3 times the volume of the pot worth of water in your pot. So if you've got a 3-gallon pot, take it to the bathtub and run 9 gallons of water through it. Take it outside, run 9 gallons of water through it. If you've got a 5-gallon pot, run 15 gallons of water through it. After you've run the last gallon through it, then you want to feed as normal. What you're doing is you're removing all that salt so it's not jacking up your pH so that your plant can get nutrients. Okay? Now I know to swipe those things up so it doesn't lag out. So yeah, that's the way that you remove the salt is by putting water through it. Put plain water through it. You're going to be able to remove all that salt it's going to dissolve the salt and it's going to rinse out through the bottom of the pot. Your plant may look a little overwatered for a couple of days, but I promise it'll bounce back. And you're going to, after that last gallon of water, you're going to feed and pH as you normally would. You will see within 5 to 7 days, your plant looks much, 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 much better. And ultimately, you're back on track, okay? Now, you can actually do this as a preventative. Just know that around week 4, week 5, just flush your soil with three times the volume of the pot with water, and you will see a tremendous, you'll never have to wait that 5 to 7 days for it to recover. You'll just see it cruise right on through and get you right on into flower, into early flower and then into late flower, okay? Now, one of the things that the benefits of autoflowers versus photoperiods for sure is that you only have to really do that one time during an autoflower grow. With photoperiods, man, it could get real tricky when you get some of those longer sativa leaning strains. So again, just another reason for autos for the win. No flushing agent. You can use a surfactant, guys. You can use something like a yucca powder. And what that's going to do is that's going to actually make your water wetter. I know that seems very interesting and very strange. It's just going to give your water more surface area and have the ability to saturate your soil medium. Okay. And guys, I'm going to go back through your comments and we can ask about all of the pipes. So flushing your pots, guys, and flushing your medium is it's almost an essential part of growing. There's not really a whole lot of times when I see folks that are using bottled newts and a salt-based nutrient regimen that don't need this part, that don't need to do this at some point during the grow. Okay, you might be able to get away with it, but most likely you're going to run into issues and your pH is going to be super out of whack. So that's the reason that you want to flush. So if you ever hear me talking about flushing, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh, that's a nice one. I like that. And again, just kind of going back to one of the first couple is that pH is important because pH regulates the amount of nutrients and what nutrients can be absorbed by your plant. Okay, so if you've got a bunch of salt in there and your pH is at 4.8, it's not going to be able to get any nutrients. Okay, that's just kind of the way that it works. So you want to make sure that you do this if you're experiencing issues around week 4 or 5 and you're doing everything the same, and then just all of a sudden one day it looks different. It looks worse. It's just, and you can't figure it out. Flush your soil with 3 times the volume of the pot with water, and then after the last one, feed and pH is normal. So I don't know. The reason that I got this is because I had 50 of them or so last week. There we go. Hey, there's some light. Nice, perfect.
All right, y'all.
That's fire. Man, that's pretty. Flushing, guys. Don't flush your plants at the end of the chop. Feed till harvest. And if you have issues, come week 5, week 4, week 5, week 6, around in that area, okay, week 6, week 5, if you start to just see unexplained issues with your plants, showing brown spots on the leaves, showing necrosis, getting burnt tips at the end, having a downward tip, having an upward tip, having whatever it may be, yellowing, or whatever it is, then reach out to me if you don't know how to do it. If you're not comfortable with it or whatever it is, I can walk you through the process. And if and we can walk you through the process. If not, it's not hard at all, guys. Run 3 times the volume of the pot of the water through the plant. Now I know why most of you guys are here. You may have heard. We found a couple more packs. So this is the way that it happened, is that we've been doing some updating on our inventory process and how everything gets, because we're getting more orders nowadays, then we need to be able to keep an updated inventory list and a system. And so I just hadn't realized that we had several packs of the Frosty Grape Milk left. So I decided that for this week, to close out the month, we'll go ahead and release this Frosty Grape Milk to you guys. I have 5 packs. They're still just the same 5 packs. There's 20 of them available, okay? I'm going to go after this live. You'll go to dreambeans.net, and you will go and get your Frosty Grape Milk. They will sell out, and they will not be available again until I finish working with them, okay? So if you're wanting Frosty Grape Milk and you don't want to wait till next year to get them, then today is the last chance to get your 20-pack. Get it. Slushy milks. We also got some slushy milks, and these are going to be the last one. These are the slushy milk S1s. There's 12 5-packs available. If you have not, I've gotten several inquiries this last week talking about the slushy milk. If you haven't gotten your slushy milk, this is the last chance to get it, probably before the spring of next year. Yeah, we're gonna get those live as soon as we end this talk about it Tuesday. We're going to. I'm sorry, Matt. We're gonna go. I can't even talk that about hot. So as soon as I end this live, I'm gonna go over to dreambeans.net. I'm gonna send the slushy milk and the Frosty Grape Milk to active. You folks will get your opportunity to get them while they're hot. And like I said, you see, that's the one. Hank's got that one, man. That's it. You guys need to hop on that. If somebody don't grab that, I might. That's fire. And I don't even smoke fire. Like, his glass is so fire, I don't even smoke flower, so I'll probably give it away. But I love it. It's super rad. So yeah, head over to dreambeans.net. Whenever we get done with this live, we will go ahead and do another dab with you folks. And don't forget to go to dankhankglass.com. Dankhankglass.com is where you can get all these beautiful pieces that you see there. Oh, hold on. Let me see if there's any questions. Let's see. Let's start there. All right, made it. Oh yeah. Slushy milk. I'm here for the grape. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. So guys, all of these pieces that you see in the lower part of the screen, that's dope, are from dankhankglass.com. He is one of my friends. He's a dedicated glass blower. He's an amazing artist, and we really are going to be, yeah, that's him. We're really going to be shouting out, a lot of the folks that, if you're in my sphere of influence, in my world, of my friends, man, and you do cool shit, get at me. Shout out to Lindsay Peterson, Crazy Face, Imaginables. You guys get at her.
What
As
up,
well.
Lindsay?
If you need your cool clothing, if you need backpacks, if you need pants, if you need all kinds of shirts and hoodies and super cool prints, she's got them, guys. Check them out. Imaginables. Go get at her. Lindsay Peterson. She's watching, or she was earlier. So let's get this dab on, and then we will let you guys go over to the site, dreambeans.net, get you some Frosty Grape Milk, and get you some, what the hell else? Frosty Grape Milk and Slushy Milk S1. We will leave you guys here in just a second with a fat dabble rooski. Oh, yeah. See, that's how you master the dab. Like water. Be like water. Oh shit! I was hoping to end it before I coughed real bad. All right, guys. Shout out to Hank. If you guys have any questions about his glass that he's showing you there, make sure to reach out to him, Hank Snell, Snell. Head over to dankhankglass.com, and we will get out of here for you guys and let you go spend some money. Yay! Love y'all, folks. We'll see you out there in the support center. And you guys, make sure you shout out and thank Hank for all of his super badass glass work and show him some support by buying a piece or two. Awesome. Love you guys. We'll catch you later.